And here we are. Ooh, there we go. There's some audio for y'all. All right, here we are, folks. Another episode of, as I gotta adjust my microphone or my whatever this is, my doodad here. Another episode, another game here of the Cheese League Baseball tournament. Right now, we have the Brie Boomerangs and the Gouda Giants. This is a matchup, folks. As I look at the wrong camera once again, this is a matchup, folks, of the Cheese League Championship, the number 9 and number 8 seeds, respectively. Cheese League Championship matchup. Of course, the Brie Boomerangs were victorious in that. They swept the Gouda Giants. Let's see what happens. So they're going to be out for a little bit of vengeance, I imagine. So it's interesting. The stats definitely impacted both of these teams, changing from Super Mega Baseball 3 to 4. So that is an interesting thing. At least I find it interesting. But we're going to check on these teams. We're going to see what's going on with them. I'm going to pull up their previous stats and all that kind of stuff because we can talk about that if we want to. But Brie Boomerangs are going to put Carl Sanders, their ace, on the hill. Ooh, as I almost died there. And then against Hal Rivers, the S-rated ace and stud there for the Gouda Giants. Let's watch this game and let's go do it. And yeah, I think these two teams are probably pretty evenly matched, and we did see that in the Cheese League Championship. Honestly, they are extremely evenly matched. Just making sure everything's working. Is the recording working? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, very, very evenly matched. But we got extreme contact specialists in the Brie Boomerangs, and then the power hitting ball club, the Gouda Giants, whose roster is mysteriously gone. There it is. All right, Case and Oldie leading it off. Second baseman here for the Boomerangs. We are at Apple Field, home of the Gouda Giants. And that is a base hit into the gap. It might be a two-bagger to lead off the game, and yes, it is. So Oldie, a double to start the game as Freddie Middleman steps up to the plate. Shortstop, power hitting, contact hitting, speed guy, shortstop. And it's going to sneak this one, maybe? Yeah, sneaks it through. No chance, no play anywhere. And runners on the corners quickly. And a lot of action happened in this game already. Rupo Sawhorse steps in. Like Rupo Sawhorse, he reminds me of like a Reggie Jackson with those glasses, like back in the 1970s. I love it. All right, Hal Rivers, let's talk about him. Four-seamer, cutter, slider, changeup, curveball. S-rated, just absolute stud out there on the mound. That one is tattooed. And off the very top of the wall, it is going to be a 2 RBI double for Rupo Sawhorse, and the Brie Boomerangs take a 2-0 lead. Whew. You know, like I said, these teams, they just faced off in the Cheese League Championship, and Boomerangs would keep that cheese cup in their trophy case, that's for sure. I imagine the cheese cup would be like Stanley Cup, where it moves around. I think that's what makes the Stanley Cup so special. 100 miles per hour on the gun, full count, and that's a foul ball on Dirk Davila, or Davila, however you want to say it. Oh, no outs too here, folks. I'm just noticing no outs. Shattered bat pop up. That'll be the first out. Vatamachia. Sadie Meadows steps in. Sadie Meadows, again, Brie Boomerangs are pretty darn stacked. Meadows, 278 during the tournament last time. That's a base hit in the left field. So runners on the corners, 1 out. Sets up the double play. So Bailey Dakota. Bailey Dakota, 2, what is that, a 9? 295 in the tournament. These are pretty good stats to have because they played, obviously, a lot of games in the tourney. There's a ball. Low. Where it goes, and ooh, double steal? Is that what was happening? Fisher to Castaneda and to, oh no, the ball gets away from Owens. Ron Owens at first base. All right, so run scores on, I guess they're calling that an error. Shall see how they officially score it. But 2 outs now. Christian Baker steps in, the DH. And Christian Baker, not a very effective guy for the Boomerangs. Only hit 200. But gets the DH start here. Again, some of the stats from SMB, as he strikes out, from SMB 3 to 4, some of the stats, they did not give him an error. Some of the stats changed. So Baker, bench player for the most part, for the Boomerangs, the first iteration of the tournament, is now their starting DH. All right, brings up Todd Ford and our Gouda Giants. Sporting the orange top hats. I like those hats. In front of their home crowd here at Apple Field. And down on strikes he goes. Carl Sanders. Let's talk about Carl Sanders real quick as Nick Allen steps in for the Gouda Giants. Carl Sanders, 4-seamer, 2-seamer, curveball changeup for him. The veteran, the junk baller. It's a liner right to Middleman, out number 2. Sanders 2-0, 2.10 ERA during the last tournament, 1.05 whip in 25 2/3 innings. During the first iteration of the tournament. And Castaneda hits a ball down the line. A little laser down the line. He's digging for 2. He's going to get there easily. Lenny Castaneda has himself a double. Brings up first baseman Rowan Owens. And what did he hit? What's that? 340? 340 last tournament. And that's fouled down the line. Of course, after this, we're going to see how this tournament plays out with all of the same teams, all of the same rosters, everything. And after this, enter into a shuffle draft. And that's a real quick inning there for Carl Sanders, just also saying that. But we're going to shuffle things around, do the shuffle draft, and then see how these teams fare after that. Jonah Conrad steps in quickly. First pitch he sees from Hal Rivers. Popped up down the left field line. Palacios is there. Here's BB Buck. Number 9 hitter, right fielder. .209 hitter, Buck, but 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Rivers, see if he can settle down, maybe a little bit. K Collector, obviously activated. Down on strikes. A little low and inside for my liking, but that's how it goes. And Case Nolde doubled his first time up. A-rated second baseman. There's a strike. And there's a ball. 1-1. And that one's fouled away. 1-2 on Oldie, and down on strikes. He goes 100 again on the gun from Rivers. He's pumping gas out there. 5, 6, and 7 will be coming up for the Giants, as we see Gary the Gigantopithecus, their mascot, on their home pinstripe unis. Actually, the battle of the pinstripes here, too. 3-0, bottom of the second. Boomerangs take the early lead. Sanders on the bump as she works the count. And actually, Works a walk. There's Javier Fisher. Ooh, over to Sawhorse to Middleman and back to Sawhorse for the 3-6-3 double play. Fatamakia. Now, don't know what's going on. My light just started flickering out of nowhere. That was weird. Fatamakia, the catcher, of course, here for the Gouda Giants. It's a ball way outside. Obviously, these two teams are very good. And down on strikes, it goes 97 from Sanders. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Boomerangs. A lot of hitting happening with these guys. The Guns Blazin' is their calling card, as you can see. Middleman, BB Buck. They do the Guns Blazin' little opening. That one is hit high and far. Is that going to stay in the park? Yes, it is. It's a pretty deep ballpark here at Apple Field. Once you get out there, kind of actually goes like straight out. Sawhorse steps in, 1-for-1 double, 2 RBIs for him. Starting off the tournament in a great way. He was 255 last time. Ooh, that one is off of Castaneda's glove and safe. Yeah, 255. I mean, it's 255 or 295. Oh my god, actually, it might be worse. 235. No, 255. That's my bad. I'm reading the wrong line. I have all of these stats here. I don't know what to do with them. So I know these Boomerangs fans want him to play up to his expectations. That is a base hit, and again, a couple of runners on. Sadie Meadows up. She's 1-for-1 with a single. And Rivers just gets ahead, and K Collector, both of his traits as the S-rated player or S-rated pitcher, just looks great. That's fouled down the line. 0-2. And again, fouled off. Ooh, a little Sunday hop on a Saturday afternoon. That's when I'm recording this. And everyone is safe. Some base juice for Bailey Dakota. Dakota, what, 295? That's all right. Down, no, 0-2. Little slow roller. Castaneda, the only play to first. The run does come home. It's 4-0. Brie Boomerangs as Christian Baker steps up. 0-for-1. And there's the ball. And again, boy, that, you know, must be hitting the lip of the grass right there as the grass meets the clay. 4-0, folks. 4-0. Brie Boomerangs over the Gouda Giants. It was Perry Palacios. That one's fouled away. And that's ball outside. And that one, ooh, off of his glove, off of Dakota's glove, down there at third base. So he's safe. And that brings up Ernie Ferber. Just got terrified that I accidentally hit go live instead of record. It would be whatever. Ernie Ferber. 0-2, quickly in the hole. Speed on the base pass. I think, what is that? Distractor, maybe? Ooh, that is high and far and is gone. A 2-run jack for Ernie Ferber. 388-foot shot. That puts the Gouda Giants on the board in front of the home crowd. Home crowd really likes that. Now Todd Ford steps in. Again, it's just a short time ago that these two teams met up in the Cheese Cup Championship. Ball kind of went through him, 3-0. So maybe Sanders feeling a little bit of the pressure now for giving up the big blast. 3-2. Got him. Down on strikes. And here's Nick's Allen. Mocking everyone with his little guns blazing there. Nick's Allen. 367 during the last turn. That one's gone. That's a line drive gone awry. Boy, that got out of there in a hurry. Solo shot. 398 foot. It's an oppo shot too for Allen. 4-3 now. Gouda Giants coming back. I will do this 1,000 times by accident, just like throw my stat papers in the middle of everything. Oh, here's Lenny Castaneda. He had a double his last time up. Ooh, and Sanders brushing him back off the plate. A little frustration getting out on the mound. All right, did he just fart on the mound? Did he just fart? Is that what that was? 2-2. Ridiculous. Now full count, and that is ripped. Right at Meadows. Out number 2. Wow, only the second out. Holy cow. And steps Ron Owens up for 1. I can't believe there's only a second out. That's nuts. Sanders looking tense now out there on the bump. Again, gives up 3 runs this inning. And that's all they're going to get, but 3 runs. The bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th we go. 8-9-1 due up for the Brie Boomerangs. I don't know about you, but the Brie Boomerangs look great with their rebranded brown and orange color scheme. That's rocketed into the gap. And Fervor plays it off to Karam. And we have a leadoff double as BB Buck steps in. Strike 1 for BB. And you know what? Hal Rivers actually looking tense too. RBI 0 is activated with that runner in scoring position for Buck. Let's see if we can buck that trend. No. Strikes out instead. Back to the top of the order in case an oldie. The Giants went for a little more muted orange this time around. Actually, a lot of orange in Cheese League Baseball. Didn't plan it that way, but that's how it happened. Down on strikes he goes, and here's Middleman. 1 for 2 singles so far today. Starting off his tournament strong. 2 outs, runner on second. And tick that one foul. 0-2. Tough out is activated. And good eye. 2-2. And works the count full. And swings at ball 4. Oh, man. Definitely upset with himself. 5, 6, and 7 do up for the home team. The Gouda Giants. Goldie Cooper steps up. Carl Sanders, do a temp check on him. 51 pitches, being actually very economical out there on the mound in the 4th inning. I say that, and now he throws 3 straight balls, and actually now he walks Goldie Cooper. He may actually get pulled here. I don't know. It's a possibility. No, they're sticking with him. All right, Javier Fisher up. ball gets away from him. A curveball gets away from him. And, ooh, there's a nice changeup. K collector activated. I think up until that 3-run third, Giants only have one hit. Runner goes. And nothing doing. 1 and 2. Tanked to deep center field. And that is gone. An absolute bomb. 440-foot shot from Fisher's first homer, second RBI of the tournament. And that gives the Gouda Giants the 5-4 lead. It's actually been quite a few of that so far. Quite a few home runs, lead, given up via the long ball so far in the tournament. So one thing that I have noticed about Super Mega Baseball 4 is I do feel like there's a little more dynamicism. I don't know if that's the right word I'm trying to say. It's a little more dynamic in terms of when you're doing simulated stuff like this. I feel like there's a lot more homers. I feel like there's a lot more, I don't know, just the traits come into play a lot more. So there's definitely some work done in the back end to make the gameplay that much cooler. Over to Dakota. Can they turn 2? They will not. They do get the lead runner. As Ernie Ferber steps in. He homered his last time up. And all right, Sanders out. Lando Bando comes in. The lefty hurler out of this bullpen. And no chance. Thrown out at second. That's only the second out. Wow, I thought that was actually the third out. Wow. Okay. 1 and 2. And now the 2 and 2. Bando. And 100 on the gun. Full count though. Bando gets a 101 on the gun. Lando Bando. Damn. Alright. Top of the 5th. Things have changed a little bit. 2-run bottom of the 4th there for the Gouda Giants. Now things are looking different. Now Hal Rivers has the lead. This is his 75th pitch though. Let's see how much longer he can stay in. Stamina's looking pretty rough. Sawhorse is 2 for 2. And almost 3 for 3 with that hit. That one's fouled away. And again fouled away. And now the full count. Fouled away again. And Sawhorse working a great at-bat here. We'll skip there to Castaneda for the first out. He's 1 for 2 with a single. All right, Hal Rivers is out. We're going to have Rosie Burnett come in out of the Gouda bullpen. I probably should have talked about Lando Bando too, but I'm going to talk about Rosie Burnett here quick. That is a base hit down into the right field corner. Definitely a double. Allen fires in, and it's a double, 1-out double. See, Boomerangs, it feels like they have a runner in scoring position every single inning. C.D. Meadows, 2 for 2, 2 singles. So, Burnett. Let's see, Burnett, what did she do? Is that going to sneak up the middle? No, Ford over to first for the sure out. Yeah, 2 outs. Burnett, 1-0, 4.50 ERA, 1.38 whip. How many strikeouts? Batters, 323 against her. It's only 6 strikeouts, so. One of the lesser, I guess, starters, we could say, out of the Gouda bullpen in the last tournament. This is a brand new tournament, though. 2 and 2. Oh, boy, he sit on that one. Dakota, jeez. Right at Ford, out number 3. And look at that. It'll be Todd Ford to lead it off here. 2 strikeouts so far for him. Looks like a Todd Ford. All right, Lando Bando. Let's take a look at him because he's an A-rated lever, I believe. And 270 ERA. 1-0, 1.15 whip. Base hit for Ford into right field. Brings up Nick Allen. Homered so far today. 11 strikeouts for Bando. 265 batting average against. So pretty solid arm out of this bullpen. Getting himself into some early trouble here, though, in the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, that one's fouled away. Fouled away again, 2-2. Tried to get him chase, full count. Did get him chase. Full count again. And again. Man, oh man, some of these pitches look really good. So, walks 2. That brings up Castaneda, who has a double today. Power versus lefties activated. 2 on, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. And Gouda Giants lead at 5-4. And that's a base hit down the left field line. That's going to score at least 1 run. And it's a 2-bagger. And 6-4. The Gouda Giants extend their lead. Bando might be gone. No, they're sticking with him now. Okay. He's come in. He's been pretty ineffective thus far. Wow. Boy, Rowan Owens way off. Way off that one. 1-2 on him. 2nd and 3rd. Bando looks the runner back. That's the first out. Still 2nd and 3rd. And Goldie Cooper steps in. 2 walks. They're playing the infield in. Okay. Just wondering about that. And might walk her to put the runner on first. This may have been kind of an intentional thing. Here's Fisher. He had a big home run last time up. That may have been an intentional thing, you know, walk the runner or walk the batter, set up the double play, get out of the inning. I don't know, maybe. Runners go. Oh my gosh, they're doing a squeeze play. And a runner comes home. They extend their lead. 2 outs now, though. I love a bunt. See, a lot of that stuff didn't happen, in my opinion, in Super Mega Baseball 3. And it happens, I find it happens a lot more in SMB 4 already. I've only played about 100 hours of this game. Slow roller and into no man's land. And another, as we hear the squeal of the Gigantopithecus, signifying a run here at Apple Field. Fun fact is apples are Gigantopithecus' favorite food. 1-2. I'm looking at Madeline Richards here. And Madeline Richards has, okay, actually 3-0 out of the bullpen. Damn, 3-0 out of the bullpen for the Boomerangs. 2-2. And that crosses up the pitcher, or the catcher rather, and easy out. All right, another 3 runs, 8-4 now. Boy, that just took the wind out of the sails of the Brie Boomerangs. Took the early lead. But Carl Sanders really couldn't hold him down. Lando Bando comes in, really couldn't hold things together. So it's all up to Burnett here. As that one's fouled down the line. Into the crowd. 1-2 for Baker. 7-8-9 due up. And Baker. Down trick. I think I mentioned Baker was not a very good DH at all for them. Not a good, very good player for them at all. Last tournament. Jonah Conrad steps in. I mean, not a lot of people hit for average. It's hard to judge, though, with the tournament style, how you really are. Kind of got to be on just from the get-go. And a lot of fist pumping and chest punching there for the strikeout from... Who the heck is this on the mound? Burnett. I almost said Madeline Richards, but I know that's the other team. Getting my teams confused already. It's very early in the season. The tournament, whatever this is. Buck looks at the ball 1-2 now, and down on strikes. He did not like that call. And bottom of the 6th, we go 8-9-1 to up for the home team. And here's Palacios, or Palacios, however you want to say it. Richards looking for a big 1-2-3 inning here. Get those boomerang bats back up. And that's ball 1-2. Yeah, slow roller over to Middleman. And oh, he airmails it into the crowd. And that'll send the runner to second. Ernie Ferver steps in now. So big error. And puts another runner in scoring position here for the Gouda Giants. Middleman, this time, makes it over to Sawhorse for the first out. And steps top forward. 1 for 3. The best part about this game is that after I'm done playing these games, ooh, they draw the infield in and out. So good play there. Let them get the extra run. Beautiful part about this game is that I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna, do some stuff for you guys here. Then I'm gonna go play the game, and I love playing this game so much. Franchise mode is so amazing. What an excellent addition in SMB 3, and now they've improved it with 4. Middleman again across the diamond, out number 3. So that was the quick inning, kind of, that they wanted. Top of the order coming up, and that's a lot of hits and a lot of power and a lot of contact for this Boomerangs ball club. See if they can make something happen here. Ooh, okay. Didn't know that he had the sign stealer trait. May have forgotten that. 2-2. It's the first time it's come up actually for Casanoli. He knows it's coming. And Todd Ford, the diving stop, Oldies runs quite well, but it's out number 1.
Number 27, Middleman.
Here's Middleman. The shuffle draft, I did a shuffle draft of all these teams by accident. It's a whole other story for another day. That's a base hit up the middle. So, a runner on. Repo Sawhorse steps in, 2 for 3, a double, single, 2 RBIs for him. And all right, A.D. Hoffman's coming in. So, the closer comes in, top of the 7th. Giants looking to close it out. 1 run, runner on first. Good speed on first, too. Oh, man. God, what was Sawhorse swinging at? 1-2. All right. Down to their final out, Boomerangs. Hoffman was not that good for them last year. Last tournament. 0-2. And the 1-2 now. Down on strikes he goes, and that is how game number 1 of this 7-game set ends. Boy, did not think it was going to go that way very early on in the game. Brie Boomerangs took the early 4-0 lead, and then the Giants just kept tacking on runs after that. 4-10-1 to 8-9-0. Actually, the Giants didn't even have a hit until the bottom of the 3rd. more than one hit, I should say. Looking at the strikeout totals is pretty interesting. 11 strikeouts on the Boomerang side. A lot of hits up and down this lineup. Good games from Sawhorse and also Dakota had a good game as well. And on the Gouda Giants side, a lot of home runs and a lot of good at-bats there from Castaneda. You know, Vatamakia had a good game. Fisher had a good game. So a lot of accolades to be thrown around. Noticing no outs or no walks on the Boomerang side, 4 and 5 in terms of strikeouts and walks and strikeouts rather on the Giants side. And I'm guessing Hal Rivers got all of those strikeouts, did most of the striking out, 6 strikeouts. He gets the no decision. Burnett gets the win. Sanders does take the loss. Unfortunate for him. Top 3 players: Javier Fisher, Repo Sawhorse, and Nix Allen. That is how the first game in that 7-game series plays out. Interesting. You know, those Gouda Giants, they want it. They want revenge for sure. So they lead it. Next one is the Pepperjack Pipers and the Asiago Aeroplanes. We will see you guys again next time for that one, because I am done right here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out and watching this game. And we really appreciate it. And we will catch you next time here on Geek Cheese on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I'll see you.